time no longer feels the way it once did. Days blur into weeks, and moments that should feel significant pass in an instant. Technology has reshaped the way we live, but its biggest effect is something we rarely notice. It has altered our perception of time itself. Hours spent on screens disappear without warning, while waiting just a few minutes without distraction feels unbearable. In the past, time felt slower, stretched by moments of stillness and reflection. Now, life is consumed by notifications, fast-moving content, and endless digital interactions. The more we engage with technology, the less we notice time passing, and before we realize it, entire days feel like they've vanished. The way we consume information affects our brain's ability to process time, making everything move faster than it actually does. This isn't just an illusion, it's a shift in how our minds experience reality. The constant rush of digital stimulation keeps us occupied, but leaves us feeling like we've lost control of time. What if this isn't just happening to you, but to everyone? The way we interact with technology has changed more than just our habits. It's rewiring the very way we perceive life itself. Time no longer moves at the same pace it once did. What felt like a long afternoon years ago now seems to pass in an instant. Social media, notifications, and endless streams of content keep the brain occupied, making hours disappear without warning. A quick glance at a phone can turn into an hour of scrolling, while waiting just a few moments without stimulation feels unbearable. The contrast between these two experiences reveals how technology is reshaping time itself. In the past, people experienced life with fewer distractions. Moments of stillness allowed the brain to fully register time, making days feel longer and more meaningful. Now, constant digital engagement keeps the mind busy, but distorts its ability to track time. When days are filled with rapid consumption of information, fewer new memories are formed, creating the illusion that time is slipping away faster than before. Technology has not just changed routines, it has altered perception. The more distractions fill each moment, the less time is consciously experienced. The brain adapts to this speed, making everything else seem slow and uninteresting. Without realizing it, people are losing control over how time feels, trapped in a cycle where days rush past but leave little behind. The brain perceives time based on experiences, but when daily life becomes repetitive, time seems to speed up. Technology plays a major role in this shift, constantly flooding the mind with quick, repetitive content. When attention is divided across multiple digital distractions, fewer meaningful moments are formed, making entire days feel like they pass in a blur. The brain's ability to track time is disrupted by an overload of fast-changing information, creating the illusion that time is slipping away faster than before. Constant stimulation shortens attention spans, making it harder to stay present. When information is consumed in rapid bursts, scrolling through social media, watching short videos, or jumping between apps, the mind adapts to expect instant engagement. This reduces patience and makes slower, real-world moments feel dull in comparison. Instant gratification rewires neural pathways, conditioning the brain to crave quick rewards rather than deep experiences. Scientific studies show that when the mind is in a state of flow, fully engaged in meaningful activities, time slows down. However, when overstimulated by endless digital input, time compresses, making days feel shorter. The way technology shapes focus, memory, and attention is redefining how time itself is experienced, often without people even realizing it. Regaining control over time perception starts with awareness. Technology should be a tool, not something that dictates how fast life feels. The key to slowing time is not in the clock, but in the mind. Being intentional with focus and attention can make moments feel richer and more meaningful. Instead of passively consuming endless content, actively engaging with the present moment can bring a sense of balance. Reducing digital distractions is essential. Taking breaks from screens, setting boundaries with social media, and prioritizing real-world interactions help restore a natural sense of time. Activities that require full attention, such as reading, exercising, or having deep conversations, create stronger memories, making time feel slower and more fulfilling. Mindfulness plays a crucial role. Slowing down, observing surroundings, and engaging fully in tasks helps the brain register time more accurately. Instead of rushing from one distraction to another, focusing on one activity at a time allows moments to feel significant. Technology should enhance life, not steal time. By being intentional with how attention is spent, time regains its natural rhythm. The more presence is prioritized, the more control is gained over how fast or slow life feels.